nervous about this. Oh! I'm gonna look insane today. Oh no. Hi guys, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And today, we're gonna be battling the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen versus the new NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. So let's get into it. In the NYX one, I got it in the shade Caramel. If I can get it freaking open. Okay, so as you can see, I have this little gap right here on my left eyebrow. I just have a scar there. I got it when I was learning how to walk, so it's been here for basically all of my life. I can get some of the hairs to kind of grow around it, so it's not quite as bad as it used to be, but it's still pretty bald. I really want to test out the NYX one, so I think I'm gonna do the NYX one on the left to see how it does with just like no hair at all, and then Anastasia one on the right. So I'm gonna take a spoolie, get things going, shake. Why am I nervous about this? To make me not so nervous, ignore the eyeshadow on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna go like this. Oh! What the heck? I thought I was being pretty light. I guess I wasn't. Okay, that's a little bit better. I just couldn't do it at that angle, I guess. Okay, that looks better. Maybe there's just some like extra product on the edge or something. Wow. Okay. Super duper light. I feel like Caramel's gonna be too dark. But I don't know. Woof. So let's talk about the differences between the two. The NYX pen retails for $11 across basically all stores. It gives you a lifted look with a flexible micro brush tip that allows you to create thick or thin lines that actually look like real hair. A 16-hour long wear, smudge proof, and transfer resistant formula. Okay, as I'm doing it, it's getting a little bit easier and a little less intimidating. I can't get over my hand. I might try to blend it out a little bit with spoolie while it's still kind of wet. What other shade choice did I have? I'm just curious. What was the next shade up? Oh, they were out of soft brown. I'm gonna look insane today. I will say, as I'm doing like this edge right here, like right underneath, it does really look like hair-like strokes. Oh my... What the heck? Why do you keep like leaking out? I feel like it's so flippin' dark. One note that I forgot to add is as the formula dried down, the shade became less like darker auburn and more closer to the shade that I prefer. What I've kind of figured out at this point is if I want like really light strokes, I just use literally the tippiest tip part of the brush and go super light. It's not just like the amount of pressure makes a difference. It's just using like the way tip. Let's blend it out a little bit. It did a good job sticking to my skin and not just the hairs. That was really nice. Once I got past the learning curve, I feel like it looks a lot better on the tail than it does up front because I figured out that trick afterward. Let's move on. Okay, I got it in the shade medium brown. That seemed like a good fit with the description that they gave. Oh wow, some of the bristles are messed up. That's a bummer. Okay, let's try to swatch it so I'm not terrified. So off the bat, that seems like it would be a better match for me than the NYX one. So the Beverly Hills one, the tip is a lot thicker and is longer for sure. It reminds me more of an eyeliner pen situation, like a thicker eyeliner pen versus like something that I would see for brows. But we'll see. I'm just gonna start in the middle, I think. Okay, right off the bat, it's not as sensitive as the NYX one. Let's just try it. A spot that's a little bit more bald now that I'm not as nervous. So right here, I don't have as much hair growing as I do on this side. The Anastasia one retails for $22, so twice as much as the NYX. Ulta's website says this micro stroking detailing brow pen is a waterproof, super fine tipped pen. The sharp, flexible brush tip creates a micro bladed look. Looks wise, they look about the same. Like I wouldn't say there's a $10 difference. I mean, the Beverly Hills one didn't leak all over my hand, so that's good. So far, even though there's a tiny bit of learning curve with the NYX one, I think they're similar enough that you could call it a dupe, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's 1:02 right now. Really getting a late start because my camera wasn't working. I'm just grateful it's working now. I'm still gonna do a 12-hour wear test. Just gonna stay up a little bit later. It's fine. It's Friday. So now that I have the rest of my makeup on and everything that looks a little bit more cohesive, I love the look of both. Is there more of a learning curve with the NYX one? Yes. I might have a faulty one where it leaks a little bit if you're not careful, which is kind of a downside. But like if you're careful, it's fine. I didn't ever end up getting it on my face. If everything worked out the same for $10 less, I don't really care. I will say, when I was going to wet my beauty blender, I was like, I want to see how well the swatches do on my hands. Like, how much of it comes off with water. I ran my hand under the water and I just went like this really, really fast. Didn't do it for very long. This is what the NYX hand looks like, and this is what the Beverly Hills one looks like. Immediately, the Beverly Hills one was gone. I was like, you're supposed to be the waterproof one! What just happened? The NYX one definitely faded slightly, but all the strokes are still there, even the little ones. Not saying that automatically means that this isn't waterproof on your eyebrows, it's just not waterproof on your hand. So we'll see what happens with that. I will be testing out the waterproofness and like the durability of both sides at the end of the day, if they still both look good. Since it's winter right now still, early spring, late winter, whatever, I'll just take a spray bottle and like spray my face really hardcore and rub. So nothing extreme, but I'm gonna go about my day. I'll do a check-in in a little while outside so you can see everything in natural daylight. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I found some absolutely perfect lighting over here. I think this is gonna be my backdrop from now on. Okay, so it is about 5:30 right now. Wanted to show you what things look like. So I've heard a lot of times that brow pins can fade and kind of turn into like a weird color. That is not the case with either of these. They look like exactly the same color. Nothing's really faded at all. I think everything looks exactly the same, and I really like the look of both. I love this. I'm so excited. So I'll let you know at the end of the day what things look like, and hopefully we get to do the waterproof test. Don't judge my hair. It's the end of the day. Or the bottom half of my makeup, because it's wrecked. My makeup is wrecked. I'm crying for probably 20 minutes straight watching the season finale of WandaVision. Anyone else? No, that's fine. Okay. I think we're doing eyebrows today. It's 117 or 118, whatever. And this is what the eyebrows look like. I think they look really good. I don't see an issue really with anything. They didn't fade. They're not flaking off in a weird way. Okay, just wanted to say real fast. It's next day. I tried the NYX one out on both eyebrows and I like it a lot more today. Now that I got past the learning curve and I kind of figured out how to use it, I like it a lot more for how it looks, how it applies, all that stuff. Okay, I just wanted to throw that in. Let's see how waterproof they are. Okay, that spray bottle is just filled with water. It says rose water, but I promise it's just water. So I'm gonna spray and then gently rub, and if nothing happens, I'll go a little bit more intense. That was so much water. Oh, we got some. You see that? Oh no. Oh no. That looks like it was mostly where it isn't hair, like my little bald patch right here, and I kind of filled in the bottom right here. I like that to look a little bit more full. So let's just leave that there for a second. I'll gently rub the Anastasia Beverly hillside. Okay, nothing happened, like at all. You see that? You see that? It's not focusing very well. Let's go a little bit more intense. Okay, a little tiny bit's flaking off. But like, I'm pushing pretty hard. Little tiny bit, but like not a ton's coming off this eyebrow. Okay, hold on, let me. Oh, it's gone. I mean, it's still kind of there, but it's gone. You know, it's amazing. It's on my hand, won't come off. Wow, that really proves to you the hand test doesn't work, because that's exactly the opposite of what happened on my hand. Okay, so when it comes to waterproofness, the NYX one is definitely not a dupe. If you need a waterproof brow pen, don't go for the NYX one. If you just need like a transfer resistant, smudge resistant thing happening, I think the NYX one's really good. But out of the few brow pens I've tried, it's definitely the best one from the drugstore. So I'm going to say it's like a half dupe. If you want to see a review of the Maybelline Tattoo 36-hour waterproof brow pencil, you can click right here. I love you guys so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!